People in Canada are getting holiday scammed at an alarming rate. So here's what's happening and how to prevent this from happening to you. I actually got one of these calls this morning. Many Canadians are being targeted with, fake calls, emails, text messages, pretending to be companies like TELUS, Bell, and Rogers. Now, these scammers are offering the best cell phones on the planet, like the iPhone 16 Pro Max, at unrealistic price points. We're talking lots of gigabytes of data, the best calling plan possible, the whole lot. They're basically offering things that are too good to be true, well, because they are. There are two ways they are carrying out this scam. Of course, after they've gotten your credit card payment and an agreement on the terms. The first method is shipping to your house. You do your payment over the phone. Maybe it's for the tax up front on the device. Maybe it's for other charges. But anyways, the phone will never get to your house. That one's a no-brainer. The second way they're targeting people is they're making these deals over the phone. They're getting your credit card payment, like again, for the tax up front on a new cell phone. And then they're sending you into a legitimate TELUS, Bell, or Rogers store. We've actually had customers show up at some of our locations, our legitimate TELUS locations, with orders saying, I've been instructed to pick this iPhone 16 Pro Max up at your location. Now we look up the information, there's no record of a sale, they're not in our system, nothing. So how do you protect yourself? There's a couple of ways. There's a couple things you can do. Nothing's fail-safe. However, when you're on the phone with the person who's trying to sell you the product, maybe you can ask them potentially FaceTime you. Okay, so like when we make calls from our 10 TELUS locations, usually we're in the store when we make those calls. Not always, but you could ask that person to join on FaceTime and see kind of where their location is. It's not, like I said, fail-safe, but it's a good start. Secondly, you could ask the person if you can call them back at the store location. Go to TELUS.com, find the location that they say they're from, if they are from one, and then you dial that number and you're actually talking to that store. Make sure it's legitimate TELUS website though. Probably the safest bet, go into a physical location. We're at TELUS here, 1071 Austin Avenue. It's a physical building. We have 9 other locations, right? If you're walking into an official TELUS store, you're not going to be scammed, obviously. So that would be probably the best way to ensure that you don't become a victim of fraud. Lastly, don't give out any unnecessary information about yourself. If the company that is your provider is calling you, they will have your information. They will know about you. They'll know about your plan, everything. It's a telltale sign if these companies call you and have no knowledge about you as an existing customer. So don't let yourself be a victim of holiday fraud this season. I want you to be safe. Happy holidays. We'll see you soon.